What's going on, YouTube? I'm going to say weekly haul, but I can't say that anymore. I haven't really been doing weekly hauls. It's my next haul. You know, I think it's from the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's the last 2 weeks. Maybe 3. I don't know. I haven't been making these videos as regularly as I used to. I used to do them like every Sunday, but I haven't really been doing that. I've already made a video in the past that I was going to post on my hauls before, and I just never got around to posting it because so busy. So I just remade this video to include the stuff I picked up this week, and I did pick up some significant stuff this week, or some, not comic book wise, but I got some statues and stuff like that. My local, hold on, let me just get some of this stuff ready. My local is having a big sale this weekend, a President's Day sale, and they're having all their 3D stuff, like their action figures, statues, things like that, you know, the 3D stuff. I think maybe even is the shirts and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure stuff like that is all like 50% off now, and that includes statues and everything like that. Now that sideshow stuff's like 20%. And some other stuff, they have certain ones that are like no discount because they're brand new, just came in, and they have 30% on some stuff, and it's 25% for the comics. Obviously not brand new arrivals, but 25% off the comics sale. So yeah, so I did pick up a bunch of statues, and I hit the 50% off ones. There's one of the sideshows I really wanted. I've been wanting it for a while. It's a Dark Phoenix one. And I really wanted it, but it was like $500, and they're only taking 20% off of that. And I already get 20% anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. They email me and say, "Oh, you do know that this is 20%." I said, I'm like, I already get 20% anyway, so it's no big deal. But I did pick up some cool stuff, and some things I've wanted actually for a while, but the only reason I hadn't gotten them because of the price. So yeah, so I'm just going to start with the comic books I picked up. This is the new stuff from the last 2 weeks. The new comic book stuff came out, and also I got some eBay stuff. You know, so let me just grab. This is some of the stuff that I picked up. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Hold on. Sorry, I should have done this before, prior to me doing this. So. Okay, so this is from the last 2 weeks. This is the brand new books that just came out. So let me just start. I'm just going to pull them out. Red Sonja, number 2. This is the J. Scott Campbell regular cover. Yeah, it's the regular cover. Yeah, so J. Scott Campbell, you know I'm picking that up. Got the other cover. I'm going to try to get every cover of the Red Sonjas, or at least as many as I can, because when they did the one that, you know, Jenny Frison did a lot of covers, and Adam Hughes and stuff like that. There are just so many of them, and obviously I wasn't collecting at the time, so I had to pick them up little by little. This is number 2 variant cover there, and this is the picture cover. I usually don't pick these up, but you know what, I said screw it, and I decided to, like I said, pick up every one I can. I really like the Red Sonja stuff. So then I got the number 2. This is the 1 in 20 cover, and it's $4.99, so it's like $4 for me. So, and then I got the Storyteller, tale number 3 of 4 Giants. Always pick these up. Artwork's always great. Stories are usually pretty cool too. You know, I'm into that stuff. You know, growing up with Jim Henson and, you know, those kind of stories, and, you know, Mouse Guard kind of stuff. You know. This is pretty cool. And then another Jenny Frison cover for Wonder Woman, number 16. I didn't even know this was. At first, I had to look inside to make sure this was Jenny Frison. I kind of looked there, but it's not really what I expected usually. But yeah, it is her. So then I got number 2 of Dollface, which I still haven't read the first one, but he threw it in my sub list. So then I got the East to West. This is the 25th anniversary cover. That by Delgado. This is after the Liefeld. I can't remember what this is homaging. oh my god, like, I can't remember what comic it was back in the early Image days. East to West again, just the regular cover, 31. I am behind on reading. I really need to catch up with that book. It's one of those series I really, really enjoyed. I'm so far behind on so many books. Some of them I just will never read. But The Unworthy Thor, number 4, good story. It's the only Marvel one I know I'm picking up. This is one they gave me for free, so this is another Marvel book. I still haven't read it. He's been throwing me free books from Marvel now, trying to get me back to buy Marvel books again. And only one is Unworthy Thor. I haven't read this one, but I'm not a real big Kingpin thing or fan, but you know, I'll read it sooner or later. Maybe I'll read it today. I'm actually on a break from it's a February break for like the school I work at. They have the next week off, so it's actually like 9 days if you include holidays. And then my school itself that I go to, they have off this week too. So I don't know why it's February. Why in February they have a week off, but then Postal, number 18. Behind on that too. Gotta catch up with that. That's one I'm definitely gonna catch up with. Manifest Destiny, 26. Very cool cover. And then this is the homage to Chew, number 1, Manifest Destiny, which I still need to get first printing of. I have like a second printing or something like that of number 1. I don't have the first printing still. It was on my top 10 list for last year. It's one of the ones I didn't end up getting. Maybe I have to do a top 10 list for this year of books I want to get. I wasn't really going to do it, but because it pushed me to spend a lot of money, you know, but I don't know. It's just nice to have a list for me to go that I'm shooting for. So I'll probably do that video on that. What are the top 10 lists from I'm going to be looking for this year. Then I got the Harley Quinn, number 14. Nether Regions. I don't read these. I just pick them up because of Harley Quinn, which I should read at least to see if I like it or not. And this is that must have been the alternate cover, and this must be the regular cover. Which is an awesome cover. This is Cho. Really like the cut art on that cover. Yeah, very cool. The other one's kind of cartoony. It's Connor, but I don't know, it's still kind of cartoony to me, even for Connor. I like Connor. Don't get me wrong, man. The Connor's, I think, is awesome, but then this is the Walking Dead 164. Of course, with the homage cover. Oh my god, I'm not going to try. I can't remember one of the early Liefeld covers, stories he did back then. Then the regular cover for 164. Then of course Batman 17. These are from this week too, I guess. Batman 17, and then that's their second cover, and this is the A cover. So, okay, so that's all the brand new books I picked up that just came out in the last couple weeks. So now on to the stuff I picked up my local. Actually, no, I'll just show a couple. Oh no, there's a couple. I'm sorry, there's a couple other ones. I picked this one up off the shelf. They had it up there for $3. So, of course, no, I'm not going to mention I get 20% off. So I do. You guys know that. So whatever that is, $240. It's the. I remember this book came out back in the early '90s. Looks like it was came out in July of '92. I actually remember seeing this on the shelf. I had to pick it up with the plastic eye there, jewel there for Eclipso. I just felt a need to pick it up, so I thought it was pretty cool. Now I wonder if they would grade this. Not that I would ever get done, but let me see who's Griffin Fleming series. Yeah, it's not really anyone I would ever see. I think I'm gonna say maybe get it signed and graded, but no. I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool. I don't know how that would affect. It probably wouldn't affect. This is a really nice condition book. This is definitely near mint range. It's in like perfect condition, and for under $3. Well, why not? Here's another book I picked up. It was a It's a #1 Harley Quinn. This is the, I guess he told me they're Dynamic Forces, but it doesn't have a certificate with it or anything. So this is a Terry Dodson cover. So I really like Terry Dodson, so I picked it up, and it was 30 bucks, 26 bucks, something like that for me, or 24 bucks. You know, I'm just a completionist with the Harley Quinn stuff. I love that stuff, which you'll see. I picked up some Harley Quinn statues and stuff too. So, yeah, so I got that. They say the barcode there is what Dynamic Forces does, but there's no certificate and no sticker or anything. So I don't know about that. I'll have to look it up. I'm so far behind on my. I use a CLZ collectors.com app and stuff like that, which I haven't been inputting anything in there for probably 6 months, and I really have to go through my books and just restart over again, put them all in. Okay, oh, I might as well show this too, before I show the eBay stuff. Oh no, I'll just show. Here it goes. I don't have these in any order. I picked this one up yesterday. This is, don't usually buy the Valiant stuff. But I got this because it's a Japanese version. This is a limited print Japanese. It's all on Japanese. So it was 15 bucks, but I got 25% off of that because all the books were 25% off. So whatever that comes to, I don't really know. I don't know, it was $11, $12, something like that. I can't even think about that right now. $10.50, yeah, 75, 225, something like that. But yeah, 4001, #1 Japanese version, and I guess this is supposed to be limited, so I'll have to look that one up too. I just saw it and I thought it was pretty cool, and 25% off of it, why not? Now these I picked up from eBay, from one of those sellers. I think they're called, I think the seller is Cards and Collectibles, because I see it at cons all the time, and but I can't remember what the name of their eBay store is called, but I pick up stuff from them all the time, because they always ship them in Mylar 2 and fullbacks, so I really like that. And their books are all, the comics I always get from them are like mint all the time. So I did pick up #1 Red Sonja. This is one of the issues that I didn't have, because I wasn't picking up every one for the first issue, so I picked that up, and then I got this one. I think this one was like, one of these was like $8 and the other one was like $5, so so it wasn't too much money. But yeah, this one was a very cool looking one. I love the sketch one on this one. I don't usually like the sketch ones over the color ones, but this one's awesome, pretty cool. And then the last one, I got this for $1, and I'm very happy to get it, especially for $1. I'm surprised. I mean, I know it's not a really sought after book like the series, but it's a Virgin cover, and it's by Jenny Frison. So it's Xena. I can't remember what number this. Oh, Xena #3. It's right on the back. Convenient. Xena #3 variant Virgin cover, and it's by Jenny Frison. Look at that. That's awesome. This is one, if I ever see her again, I'm gonna get signed. Just love that. Get it graded too, because it's in really, really nice condition. I mean, this is definitely a 9. I mean, if it doesn't come back at 90, I'd be surprised. I mean, maybe a 9.6. I'd be happy with though. And then the last book here, for stuff, I picked this up in my local 2 weeks ago. It's the J. Scott Campbell Red Sonja cover, and it's the Virgin cover. This one was a little bit pricier than the last cover I picked up for J. Scott Campbell. This is #2, so I picked up #1. Was even, I think #1 they had a price tag of like $49.99 or something like that, and of course I get my discount. But this one they had priced at like $79.99, but I don't know, I had to get it. I think I paid 60-something bucks for it, actually, something like that. But yeah, this is another book getting signed. I think I might need to get this one pressed, actually, because somewhere. Hold on a second. Okay, good. Ooh, that's on the bag. At least I think it is. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. There's like a dent on the cover. Yeah, I can get it pressed though. That's something I can get pressed. You can't really see it in white. I can barely see it looking up like this close. So it's definitely something that we're getting. Well, I'm going to take this out for a second here. I'm going to look at something. Ooh. It's like a little crinkle. I didn't see that before. Oh well, hopefully the press can get that done. But yeah, so I had to get it. Sorry, I just saw that. I knew there was a dent, but it's like a little crinkle line or something. I don't know what that is. Okay, so before... No, I'll save that for last. No, I won't. I'll just show this. Okay. This here is usually $50. They've had it for a long time though. They said that they were willing to let it go really cheap, and I asked them what is really cheap, because I usually don't buy these, they said $15, so I took it. $50. They had price tag, and I got it for $15. They even gave me my 20% too, so it wasn't even $15. But this is one of the Michael Golden G.I. Joe Yearbook Artist Edition portfolio. I usually don't buy these because I don't see the point usually of having. I mean, it's the artwork. It's a copy of the original artwork for the book G.I. Joe Yearbook #2. It looks like. And why is it? I guess Michael Golden did this one. But here, let me just leaf through these for you. So yeah, so you got G.I. Joe cover. Let me push this aside. I actually haven't gone through every one myself, so I'll just show you guys. Oh, I just realized they have them on both sides. They're even too cheap to put them on each individual page. So now I can't even remember which one. Yeah, I guess it was this one first. So I'm not going to go through every single one actually. There's a lot of them in here, but it's the whole book. So, yeah. So that's basically what it is. I don't usually pick these up because, like I said, I don't really see. I mean, I guess for $15 I'll do it. You know, but yeah, I mean, if I had the original artwork, I would. I don't know if I'd even buy the original artwork. Oh, Michael Gold maybe. But yeah, so I got that for $15. Get that out of the way and show it to you guys. It's no big deal. Oh, I just noticed it has tears in the bottom of the thing. Oh, let's see, this is from 2013 IDW. You can see down there the little folder pocket that goes in is torn. I just realized that, but oh well, no big deal. Like I said, it's only $15, and it's not something I usually buy anyway. But I'll put that over here. Get it out of the way now. And go on to the next thing. Okay, so what I'm going to show you next before I get into the statues and stuff is something I bought from an eBayer. Not an eBayer, a fellow YouTuber. So what I want to show is first a copy of this that I had myself first. And E-Rod, I bought it off of E-Rod. I did a video of books I got signed. I think these are from the New York Comic Con. Yeah, New York Comic Con. And this one I got back, which, you know, I was hoping for a little bit higher grade, but it was okay with me. It was my Iron Fist, number 14 for Sabretooth, and it was signed by Chris Claremont. Came back in a 5.0. Which, you know, I was kind of really fine with, you know. But these are cheap enough where you can get a nice copy for not too bad. However, I mean, a fairly nice copy. So E-Rod contacted me and said that he had a copy for sale that he'd be willing to let go for a reasonable price. I won't say how much I paid for it, but I looked it up on GPA analysis and stuff, and it was a fair price. So I think they went for a little bit more on the last sold one or something, but I was happy with the price. So yeah, so it's the Iron Fist 14. It's a CGC graded one, which I won't hold against them. I'm just kidding. I don't mind CGC. 9.0. I just, as long as the one thing I want to look at is this one with the, yeah, this one has the inner well. I just don't want to get the ones that don't have the inner wheel. I just thought of it. I knew it was. I remember checking it. But yeah, so 10.0 CGC. Thanks, E-Rod. Appreciate it. Now I'm like struggling with whether or not I should crack this and have it signed by Chris Claremont next time I see it, and then just get rid of the one I have. I kind of just want to keep it in the grade it is, because why pay for the cost of it again? Because I think this is, oh no, this would still be considered a modern because it's 77. So, but why pay for the grading again when I already have a signed copy? Just keep both. But I don't know, kind of like get a sign. I like signature books. I know I was just having a conversation recently with Evan Leahy, which will probably be watching this video, about, you know, reselling signed books and stuff like that. How, you know, he says that it's hard to get rid of signed books, which I don't understand that myself. I mean, I snatch up a signed book over a graded book any day. I don't know, maybe not true with that, because I really like to get my book signed, but there's certain signatures that I just won't see myself getting. I'll snatch it up over a regular graded book. So yeah, but whatever. Guys, let me know what you think. Is it easy to get rid of or sell, or which is more desirable, you think? The graded books, the graded blue label books, you know, or else the yellow label books, the signed books. So, yeah. So I did the 25%, the 50% off sale in my local store. That included pop figures. So we're gonna get into that now. The first one, I picked up one pop, and it was a PX Previews exclusive. It's a Bloody Splatter Red Sonja, which I had my eye on for a while. And these are usually $11 at my local $10.99, so I got it for half that. So not bad, like 6 something. No, not even 6. Well, yeah, not even 6, I guess, huh? 11, yeah, like $5.50. Not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna actually have to go back and pick up some more now that I think about it. Oh, you know what they have? I think I'm gonna go back again and get it. They have omnibuses. A few cool ones that are like $39.99 and $29.99, and they have a Werewolf by Night omnibus, like the whole thing, for $39.99. They're usually like $125, and they also have a Golden Age Captain America one for $39.99 too. I would love to get both of them. I just spent so much money. So okay, so yeah, maybe another video. Maybe I won't do that. We'll see. Then I got this statue. This is a bust. It's a, I'll show you the box, mugshot bust of Harley Quinn. It looks like DC Warner Brothers. This is in 2016, it looks like it has on there. But I guess it's fairly new. So I got that. It was like, there was no discount on that, which I'll show you. I have it up here. There's no discount on that because it's brand new. So I got my 20% though. So I paid like $50 for it. But here it is. Let me see if we can get the light a little bit. You know, you guys, actually I watched the videos, and the videos are pretty well lit. This looks dark on this little screen I'm looking at right here. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool one. I just had to get it. I don't usually buy a lot of busts. I have the Adam Hughes collection. Maybe I'll do a video. Actually, I'm going to do videos on these. I already said I would, but don't buy bust a lot. So I did get this one though. It's pretty cool. And what's that little? There's a little slide in the back. I wonder what that's for. So pretty cool though. Really like the face on that and the hair. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Gotham City Police Department, founded 1820. Very, very cool. Yeah, see, there's a little slot in the back. I don't know what that's for. I have to look inside the box and see if it says. And then I got one other one, which you can probably see in the background behind me, I just realized. But it's one I've been wanting. They've had there for a while. I just hadn't picked it up because it's $125, and I just didn't want to pay that much for it. But it's a Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. Very, very cool. Look at the gun, the smoke blowing, blowing the smoke. So I picked that up, so I got a 50% off. And here it is right here. So I'll pull it down. So you can see. Now this does come out. You know, that's about the only piece except for this figure going into the actual stand. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna. And you can see the stands got her diamonds there, and it's the old school Terry Dotson kind of. Oh no, old school Bruce Timm one, because this is what he's designed after the Bruce Timm one. So I was gonna say Terry Dotson, but it's kind of, you know, Terry Dotson did the figure like this. I don't know if the head moves. No, it's just where they attached it. Okay, but yeah, so I got that. Put this one back up here. Okay. Now I got. Let me hold on one second, guys, while I get up and get it. I got a couple different things. Let me just show you this one first, and then I'm gonna have to cut the video to show the last one because it's pretty big. I'm gonna put it on the stand. But this was 50% off also, so I got this for $35. It's the Wonder Girl Bushujo. I hope I say no. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bushujo. So you know what? I'm gonna take this out actually. Well, maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in there. I don't have any place to put it right now anyway. But yeah, it's very cool. You can see what it looks like on the back here. So $35. I had to snatch it up. They have a Thor one. Just came out. The Lady Thor there. That isn't 50% off, so obviously because it's brand new, it just came out. I didn't pick that up though. I got this one. And one thing I really struggled with wanting to get, they had all four of the Sailor Moon figures. They're usually like 50 to 60 bucks, something like that, $45 to $60 for each figure, 50% off. It would just cost me well over $100 for action figures. They're not real big figures; they're like this big or something, so I didn't bother. Now for the last, got this one more. This one I've been wanting for a long time, and it's kind of a girly thing, but it's a Harley Quinn, and I just wanted for a long time, but they wanted $200 for it, and I just wasn't willing to pay that. But for $100, I'll pay it. So they've had it forever there, and every time I always look at it, I'm just not willing to pay that money. So I finally did pick it up though. They had a Supergirl one like this too, but I guess that's sold. Oh no, they said they put it online. But yeah. So it's the Harley Quinn Madame Alexander collection, kind of like a Barbie doll kind of thing. Not a Barbie doll, but you know, like a China doll kind of thing. But it's the Harley Quinn one. I have a Tonner, or whatever you call that, Joker. So I thought this would go well with the Tonner Joker. I don't display the Tonner Joker because it creeps me out. I showed that previously in a video a long time ago when I got it. So let me take the lid off, which I actually haven't done yet. So it's got the hammer. These are all real, it's like real cloth. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you've got the hammer in here, which I won't bother with, but it looks like it's got a real wooden hammer. That looks like real wood. Don't know, but it says your face here. Very cool though. Yeah, it looks like real leather boots. Or kind of faux leather. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. DC Originals. DC Comics, DC Originals. So, you know, it's Harley Quinn. I'm going to pick it up. Even if it's girly. You know, friends of mine, a while ago I picked up a little collection for pretty cheap of Barbie dolls. And I usually get together with the guys on Wednesdays. And I had just bought it and I had them in my trunk of my car in the big Tupperware container, like what do you call them? A big container, like the plastic containers, full with Barbie dolls. And they're all like Harley Quinn, Catwoman, you know, things like that, Wonder Woman, stuff like that. And they still fuck with me about it. But so the last one, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off because this one's I had to actually take out of the box and set it up. So hold on one second. Okay, so here's the statue I got. However, I'm going to have to take it back. There's a part missing. But I wanted to show it anyway, in case they're, you know, they might be able to find the part. If not, then I'm going to return it. So, yeah, here goes the Michonne figure from McFarlane Toys, a resin figure. And I've been wanting this for a very, very long time. So it's disappointing that what's missing is right here. It's the zombie's hand. So that's the part that's missing, unfortunately. So I just spent a good 10 minutes trying to put this together, and I finally get it together and I realize there's a piece missing. So yeah, I'm going to have to take it back, but it is a very cool statue. And I only paid $200 for it, so, or actually $187 for it, I think it was. So this is usually like a anywhere from $350 to $400 statue. So which is why I haven't bought it yet. You know, I wanted it since it first came out, but oh well. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm kind of disappointed. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and get dressed and, you know, ready to go out into the snow and the cold and return this. So, but yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.